Hi everyone, today we're going to learn how to bulk create, and we are going to do that using Canva. Okay, so I need you to head over to your Canva, you go to your home screen, and we're going to go on create. But first, what kind of content are we creating? I have made the work easy for you. I have this prompt that we're going to use together. I love to save my prompt. It makes my life so easy when you use custom prompts. So I'm just going to make yours easy. I will paste it in the caption. So we're going to head over to ChatGPT to get our content. So go on ChatGPT, you click on new chats, okay? When you click on new chats, you copy that prompt that I've provided. And this is what the prompt says, that you're a professional content strategist and social media planner. Create ready to post 30-day content. Okay, so in this video I'm going to divide it into two parts. First part, we're going to create Instagram reel that you can use for TikTok or even cross post to Facebook, and then we're going to do carousels that you can post on LinkedIn and on Instagram. So let's do the Instagram reel first. So same content. So this is our prompt. What topic are we talking about? Let's talk about mental health. So let's say mental health. Okay. All right. So I'll type mental health and I'll click on enter. I've already customized the prompt, so I'm only just changing the topic, that replacing it and putting my topic. That's all you need to do, and it will produce what you are asking for. If there's any other thing specifically you want it to do for you, read the prompt and then tell it to do that. If you want to talk about tips, you can say tips on mental health. So we can say tips on mental health. So let's click on enter and wait for it to give us our 30-day content. Okay, so look at it. It's giving us day one. Mental health is not just in your hand. Mental health affects well. See? So it's giving us caption. It's giving us heading. So it depends on how we want to post it. Do we want to post this too on our screen, or we want to only put this as a hook and then this will now be our caption? So what I would do is I would go ahead and copy this. I will just highlight it. I will highlight it down to the end, which is the 30-day content. I will copy, Ctrl C, and then I'll take it to my Google Sheet or my Excel file. This is for record keeping, so that it's easy. When I want to post for 30 days, I know which one I've posted. Just in case you don't want to schedule it, you want to be posting it manually. Maybe when you're in bed, you just take your day 1, day 2, day 3, like that. So it's better for you to keep it well so that you can be able to have records of it and know how you are posting. So I'll paste it in my Google Sheets. Then I head over to Canva. I said we're creating two, so let's first of all do the reel, which is the Instagram reel. So we'll go over to Canva. We'll click on create on your top left. You see this plus sign here? This is my cursor, just in case you are wondering. I made it so big so you can follow me along. See this cursor? So you click on create. And then let's look for Instagram reel. Okay, so we're going to scroll, or you can type it on top of here. You type Instagram reel, but I found mine, so I'll just click on Instagram reel and it's going to bring me over to this blank space. So what do I need to do next? I can look for a template under design, or I can create my template from scratch. So I'm going to create my template from scratch. The first thing I need to do is put a frame, because I'm creating a reel, so it's going to be a video. So I go to elements, search for frame, drag the frame in such a way that it fits the entire Canva. Once we have inserted the frame, we're going to now put our video. So you go to apps on your left, you search, you type video, and when you type video, the first icon that you see here, you click on it, and then we're going to search for mental health. So any topic you're talking about, just search for it, mental health. Okay, and then let's see what videos we have. Or if it's nature, mental health, you can search mental health, or you can search whatever, just any topic. So if you're talking about healthy smoothies, you search for smoothies, you'll see different things. So our day 1 of our content about mental health, what does it say? Let's see. We're going back to ChatGPT to check that. So our day 1 says mental health is not just in your head. Mental health affects how we think. So let's look for a video that goes with what our day 1 is talking about. So search for mental health. There are different videos, so I'm just going to take any one. Okay, so I think I like this. This is good. Alright, so let's go with this one. It's always so hard because you have so many options. So just keep testing. See if what your message is talking about and how it relates with, how the video would relate to your message. So I think this is fine for the sake of this tutorial. Let's just go with this one, and then we'll go back to our content. We're going to take the first one, which is this, mental health, and then we're going to head over to that template. We'll insert text, heading, and then we will paste that one that we copied, and then we can now make it bold. In case we can make it bold, just make it bold here. Okay, and then we'll duplicate this so that we can write the second one. We'll head over to our ChatGPT, copy the second one, then we'll bring it back, and then we'll highlight it and paste it. Then I'll just reduce it a bit. Okay, so it's not so bold, it's not so clear, so I can put like a board at the back. So I'll click on effects, I'll put a background at the back of my words. If I don't like the color, I will change it as well, maybe change it to white. Okay, all right. So this is just to make my font visible underneath here. So let's play our content to see. So now this is another learning process. What we wrote is not staying on the video. So if you look below, you'll see the first one I wrote, which is mental health is not just in your head. So I'm going to highlight it, look at my cursor below, and drag it to the beginning of my video. I'll do the same with the other one. Drag it to the beginning of my video so that everything stays the same. So see, it's all 5 seconds and it's going to play. Okay, see? And so that's all. Now it's time for us to do our bulk creates. So let's name this 30-day bulk create so that we can just know that's what it is. So always try to rename your cover. 30-day bulk create. Alright, so we've gotten our template. This is to prepare this. What we just did now is we created a template that we're now going to duplicate for the remaining 30 days. You can always change your videos, okay? But first, we just have one template that will now duplicate to 30. So now we're going to head over to bulk create and duplicate this to 30 contents. Okay, so we'll head over to apps to look for bulk creates. This is apps. You search for bulk creates. And then once you search for it, you see the first one, bulk create, that's the one you're going to click on. And then what you do is click on enter manually. It's going to bring out this box like this. This is like an Excel sheet. So this is where we're going to paste our content. So remember we pasted it in our Google Drive. We're just going to head over, copy from the heading, and then you can copy it from ChatGPT too if you want. But I just see we have it in ChatGPT. You can go ahead and copy it, but it will not allow you to copy it because we don't need the day. So except you want to just copy manually from ChatGPT. Then you head over to Canva, and then you click on name. On top, you Ctrl V. Then you can now go ahead and right click and then delete the first column because you don't need it. That's it. Or you go to your Google Sheet and then you just copy your heading and copy the other one You see, just highlight it, so you're not copying the one you don't need, you're just copying exactly what you need. You copy, then you bring it to your Canva, the same thing, just click on heading and Ctrl V, and then you paste it. So up to you. So I've done that. We'll now click on done, and then when we click on done, we'll go over to the first hook. And then when we click on the first hook, that's the mental health is not just in your head. You see this 3-dot line, we'll click on it and then click on connect data. And then we'll choose the heading. You see it has connected. We'll do the second one the same way. Click on this 3-dot line, you click on connect data, and then connect the ready to post caption. So everything is on the screen. So when you're posting, you know, TikTok, people prefer to read on TikTok screen. So we're trying to make this content serve to purpose. Post on Instagram Reel and post on TikTok. So let's play it. Okay, so see, if you want to reduce the font of this, you can always reduce it. Just put it down here so that people can see what is in the video. Depends on you, however you want to do it. Just play around with Canva. So we're going to press play again. Okay, so this is done, and then we'll click on continue. See, it has duplicated up to 30. And then what do we do next? We'll click on create design.